I suppose this isn't too terrible for my build, which, speaking of the build, this is, like, really unusual perks for Oni. These are all perks that you wouldn't, that you would normally use. None of these are bad. Save the best for last, even after its nerf, it's still fine. My worst perk here is probably Superior Anatomy, and even that build, perk can be used in certain builds. So none of these perks are bad. You just wouldn't see them on Oni. None of these perks should ever be used on Oni. So we're using them. My add-ons, it was kind of weird to find quote-unquote unusual add-ons for Oni other than just his bad add-ons. So I'm using the Iridescent add-on, the Crest, that will reveal survivors' locations to me. Not a bad add-on, but not a super good add-on. Like, there's a reason no one really uses this add-on. Because what it does is if you miss your power and you kind of just slam the ground, you'll see survivors will scream. But if you're in an area where you know that you should slam your weapon down, then chances are you will know where the survivor is anyways. This build seems super fast, but I have my power now, so I'm going to leave him. Yeah, so there's that. And then I have the purple add-on, which is not a bad add-on at all, but you never see it because it gets overshadowed by the duration add-on. Because Oni's power, it's not scaled by, so when you down a survivor as Oni, you lose a chunk, but the chunk is not, it's flat, like it's not percentage. So if you have 45 seconds by default, you'll lose more than you would if you had double duration. I think that's how it works. I don't know. So I do know for a fact that if you have double duration, you're gonna lose less than with this add-on. But I don't know if the way I described it is how it works, where it's, you know, it's flat instead of percentage based. Correct me if I'm wrong, but just know that I'm gonna hate her just for the save this for last stack, but I'm gonna lose them both right here. So, oh, what? Okay, she's just here. We're gonna get... Oh, Kate's my obsession. I thought it was Nancy. That's really good for me. Yeah, I have to break this. Bit of a weird palette. If I were more comfortable... If I took that lunge, there was a chance she just didn't drop it, so I had to... You know, I had to guess if she would vault in or not. We'll get another stack. Don't go for the grab. And honestly, we could do this and see if we find anyone here. They might be on this gen. Yeah. Let's just see where they are, though. Hang on. In fact... Really? No one? Alright, are they in this locker then? No, okay, they were just here on it. Thang healed up. She landed and healed up, so someone was around with her. I'm gonna do this. Oh, yeah, I see someone over there. Does this hit that? No. 24 meters is way smaller than I would like it to be. But she's kind of running into me, so yeah, we can just hit her here. Hello. I lose 2 stacks because of the save those for last nerf, which made it to where you lose stacks no matter what. But when you hit the obsession, not just within ones. Which makes this even a less, like, which gives this perk even less of a reason to use save those for last on Oni. Normally you wouldn't use it in general, but after the nerf, you especially wouldn't use it on Oni. Because you lose stacks with your power hits, too. Superior Anatomy is just not, like, Oni is so lethal in his power. So the perks you would want to use on Oni outside of your power are like slowdown perks, like Corrupt, and some sort of like palette breaking perks like Spirit Fury or Brutal, just to guarantee hits. You wouldn't think about using anything like Bamboozle. You would maybe think about Bamboozle, but not Superior Anatomy because it doesn't block windows. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't stop the survivors in any way. It just lets you vault faster. So it's not a bad perk at all. It's not great. It's not great, but it has its niche moments. But because of that, you wouldn't use it on Oni. You would use it on some killers, especially in some builds, just not on Oni. Dark Devotion, because of how loud Oni is not a perk you would generally want to use on him. And I saw that Kate, by the way. I just don't want to hit her. That's good hit. Rapid Brutality and Save the Best for Last are both here for kind of the same reason. Like, you know, you generally don't want to bother with M1 perks on this killer because the best thing is being in your power. getting the M1s are super hard as Oni because you have no power to actually get an M1. So it's kind of self-explanatory. And then I explained Dark Devotion, yeah. So none of these perks are bad. So these perks are all perks you would want to use on other killers, just not on Oni. So that's it. They don't, I mean, they're not bad. They don't have bad synergy. Just not something you would see on an average Oni build. We hit that. That probably looked bullshit on his screen. Let's pick them up. I don't want to down them all immediately. Let's show my perks off a little bit. Let's show y'all why you wouldn't want to use these. If I wanted to, I could have leave that guy slugged and go punish these guys with my power, and I would have gotten nothing out of any of my perks. Which again, that's why you don't want to use them. Shame about losing that gen, but that was to be expected. They picked themselves up, and that gen was already almost done. I don't even think I kicked it. But oh, so close to my power. Can I get another blood orb somewhere? Yeah, I don't think so. I'm playing this. Oh, hey, one right here. I'm playing this super slowly. I'm not playing this super well. I'm gonna abuse that notification and just go there. This suit is happy for me to be around because I'm sure his teammates are all. Actually, does that count if I hit something and not the ground? Yeah, I don't think it counts because I was about to say no way. She's definitely here. Good stun. I tried to hold myself on the wall a little bit, so that way she couldn't, you know, stun me super fast. Maybe she would drop it before I get there and I would break it, but she still stunned it. This is second hook for this skill, I believe. And they'll probably just all be in the center. One more than two. I forgot how to count, chat. But yeah, the rest of these guys are all in the center. They've done kind of just the gens as they've come by them. So all the gens around are just all in the center, so they can't, you know. Even with no really? Okay. Even with no stall or anything, it shouldn't be super difficult to get them, especially now that there's one on. With a bit of better connection, that might have hit because as you guys saw, I got the little blood out of my hands as if I did hit her, but then they all kind of came back. This girl is just camping pallets. I don't know what the fuck she's doing. But she has nothing here now, so we get a free hit. I'm gonna hit her and then I'm not gonna pop my power immediately. I'll hold it for a little bit just to see if I can find anyone first. No one there, no one there. Okay, I'll pop it now just to get over to that gen faster and see if anyone's there, and if not, we'll come right back. It does have a little bit more progress than when Fang was working on it. Again, we do the exact same thing, but I'll see if I can hit anyone around. Did it have more progress than when Fang was working on it? I'm not sure. They might be back on that gen over there. Regardless, I didn't see anyone with this add-on. If there was someone around, that's a damn shame. 24 meters is so small. I saw someone near that hook. It's Bill. Oh, damn. I almost preemptively aimed upwards and to the right, expecting him to try and loop that around. He almost got me with that. Unfortunately for him, Oni's power attack kind of has like a magnetize thing, where like if the game detects that you're gonna hit them, your hit will kind of magnetize towards them. It's almost like it's almost like auto aim. Because this game has aim assist inside your power, the aim assist will actually help you. And if it senses that they're like near you, it'll magnetize towards them. So a lot of times, you could be on a tile like this. You could look up and, you know, turn around super quickly, and they could be like right here, and you would hit like right here, but they would still magnetize, and you would just hit them regardless. Also, there was someone there on that gen. I thought it did have more progress. Shame about not being able to hear them. Maybe they were in a locker or something, but that's fine. We don't have to tunnel this guy. We can go for Nancy, wherever she is. I hear her. Oh, that's Kate. Okay. Well, we'll get some Dark Devotion out of her, and then maybe we can go for Nancy. Maybe she won't know that I'm coming. Because, yeah, Dark Devotion's on Kate. She's going to stay around there. Maybe go heal Bill or something. Is that who I heard? I heard footsteps, but I don't know if those were Bills or not. Superior anatomy to do that. That's perfect. And nice. Kate, plot twisted. No idea where she is. She might just be in the corner. Don't even worry about trying to get her. Just hook Bill. I'm so sorry that I tunneled him, but like, does it really even matter at this point in the game that there was already someone dead? I must have tunneled Feng at some point without me even realizing, because I did not realize her to be dead. So quickly. That's kind of what I'm talking about. Like, I started to aim up, and it looked like I hit right here, but I still hit her because my hit kind of magnetized. That's why Oni can feel a little bit rough to face with his hitboxes, but I still think he's kind of fun to face. A lot of people pointed out that I overestimated the strength of Chucky, and after when he came out, no, definitely not. His there were a lot of techs you could do with your camera to hit around corners. The hitbox, like, pretty much it magnetized the way Oni's does. It was a super forgiving hitbox. It just the way it worked. You're obviously super fast. You can go around corners. Like, there's a lot you can do with your camera motion and everything to hit around corners super easily. But that doesn't do that anymore. From the past like 30 games I played as Chucky, my hits don't magnetize at all. They just go right through the survivor. So I don't know what to do. I've tried letting go earlier. So before, you could let go right on top of a survivor and it would hit them. Because when I do that now, I'll fly right past them. So I've tried letting go early. I've tried letting go right when I'm on top of them just to see if something may have changed again. I've tried everything, and the hitbox just seems to be so inconsistent. So inconsistent, and I'm not missing. I play back the game, and I remember showing one of my friends a clip where I missed an attack right in front of him. Like, it went right through the person, and I missed an attack. Well, did I see someone here? And he said, because the survivor was to my right afterwards, he said, "Oh no, she just dodged. You're just stupid." And I said, that wasn't a dodge. He said, "Yeah, it was. You're just bad." And I rewatched the clip to see if I was like, am I stupid? Am I actually dumb? And no, it turns out because I went right through them and my hit didn't connect, I flew past her. Like, because you're so fast as Chucky, I flew past her. So it looked like I was gonna connect, and I went through her and past her. And so when I turned around, she was a little bit more to the right, when really all she did was run in a straight line. And because I flew past her, it looked like she dodged. So it was a perfect spot-on hit. And he was just like, "No, she just dodged. You're stupid." No. It just looked like that. And I was so I was like, how does... They didn't announce anything. They didn't say anything. How did his hitbox go from so forgiving, so easy to land, to either me being terrible or it being the hardest hit in the game to hit? I remember I played a game, and sometimes it would hit, sometimes it wouldn't. And in the post game, I was just like, I guess it just misses when it wants to now. And the dude tried to give me a 400-word essay, an entire lecture. He was like, "Oh, well, the hitbox works in a weird way where you have to let go early and shit." And I was like, I get it. He was just trying to help me. He wasn't trying to be a dickhead or anything. But you don't have to, just because you know it, doesn't mean you're the only person who knows it and no one else does. And you understand, there's a lot of new players to DBD, so it's not hard to assume that someone may not know it. I'm just doing that in case they might have been around with the add-on. This add-on's giving me nothing. But like, I don't know why. I wasn't mad. I hate when people try to tell me how how to, they think they're teaching me how to do something. It's like, wow, I know. Because it's not like that was criticism. It's not like I can't take criticism. Me missing my power and then him trying to lecture me, that's not criticism. That's him just trying to teach me how it works. I know how it works. Or I know how it's supposed to work. You can't see from my perspective what's going on. And I guess since people think Dead by Daylight players are idiots, more specifically I'm an idiot, they think that they could just need to lecture me. They're like, no, you're just doing it wrong. No, dickhead, I'm not doing it wrong. Look at my screen and tell me that that's me and not the game. But hey, maybe it is the game. Maybe when the survivor is right in front of me, I line up the hit perfectly, and then I go for it. That's my own, my own skill or lack thereof. But anyways, that's the Oni game. Hope you enjoyed. I know I went on a rant. This add-on did one thing for me, and it helped me find the Fang. This add-on, don't use it. It gets completely outclassed by the Lion's Fang. And these perks, don't use them on Oni. Use them on other killers. That's all.